was just a stupid cat, Your Honor. She's being dramatic," Taylor said, her voice echoing in the high-ceilinged courtroom. I said nothing. I just looked at the judge. For 3 years, she was my roommate, my closest friend. It started small. My car returned with a new scratch and an empty tank, a party thrown while I was away, leaving me to pay for a broken vase. The utilities were a constant battle. She was always exactly $87 short, a debt that grew with every "I'll get you next time." I tolerated it because I thought her chaos was a product of her past, and my loyalty could be her stability. The breaking point came after a weekend trip. I walked into our freezing apartment to find the window wide open in a snowstorm and my cat, Milo, gone. She left it unlocked for her new boyfriend. When I started screaming his name into the night, she rolled her eyes and said, "He's just an animal, he'll come back. You're overreacting." Something in me went silent. 1,000 small cuts weren't accidents. They were a statement of her contempt. Everything clicked. She called me obsessed with paperwork, so I became an auditor of her carelessness. I gathered 3 years of Venmo requests marked unpaid. I got a signed affidavit from our neighbor whose security camera caught her boyfriend climbing out that window at 3 a.m. I found Milo 2 towns over with a broken leg, and I kept every single vet bill, totaling $4,312. My evidence was a 2-inch binder of her disregard. In court, when my turn came, I didn't raise my voice. I just presented the exhibits. This wasn't an accident, I told the judge, placing the stack of 37 unanswered texts on the witness stand. It was a choice. Taylor's smirk faded when I played the security footage. It vanished completely when I presented the vet's official valuation of Milo, a purebred ragdoll, at $2,500, property she had endangered through negligence. The final document was a copy of our lease, with the clause about unauthorized long-term guests highlighted. The judge awarded me the full amount plus court costs. Because of the evidence I'd submitted to our landlord, Taylor was served an eviction notice the next day. Last week, I put a deposit down on a small 1-bedroom apartment. As I was signing the lease, I thought of the judge's closing words to Taylor. "This is not a case of being dramatic, Ms. Wallace. It is a case of accountability."